Hello everybody, happy 4th of July. I just want to report on the Saberforge Gen 3 threaded blade system. Now I finally received my threaded blade, which I already have installed in my Redeemer. And you can see this portion sticking out. It's about not quite quarter of an inch long, which is actually a portion of the threaded blade. And you have a nice smooth connection here. You can feel the connection, but it's manufactured quite well. Let's get the kill key out.
The master.
Okay. Now, pardon the fact that I have the sound font sent to a rather heavy flicker. You can see that it is really clean in here. Gone is the apparent messiness of the previous generations, and I'm this close for a reason. Hopefully this isn't bothering your eyes too much, but as I move the blade, you can see, even in this lighted situation, that the blade is very, very consistently lit. It's quite bright, almost bordering on neopixel bright. So the threaded blade system, of course, is designed to allow for brighter blades. Previously, the LED would have to be installed down here and would have to shine through this corridor. By the time it reaches the blade, it would be quite dim as compared to most in-hill LEDs. So the difference between that and this system is the LED is actually in the blade itself. So the Redeemer uses a single blade retention screw to hold this in, but it actually, like I said, it's threaded. So you unscrew it, okay, and there you can see in the middle, if I have this angled properly, is a pin which inserts into the blade itself, causing it to work. And you can see how clean the system is. It is it's much cleaner than the previous version of this blade, being Gen 3. This is the I guess what you would call the ultimate upgrade, and hopefully they've perfected the system. Now, I have swung this blade around considerably. I've even struck it against surfaces, and it has been quite resilient. But I'm only willing to test that to a certain point, because if I break this, then that's another can of worms that I don't really want to get involved in it. I can't really tell mechanically or logistically, design-wise, structurally, what's going on inside here, because with the frosting of the blade, you can't see inside there. But this is a very, very solid design, a considerable improvement over the previous iterations of this blade, seeing as my previous blade broke quite easily. This one has not. So I'm impressed with this. It's not an ideal system, but I understand why they did it, and I don't think it's very detrimental. It's not as detrimental as it may have been prior to this version coming out. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with what they've done, and I would say that if you are going to invest in a thin neck saber, you might want to just consider getting a neopixel anyway, and avoiding this altogether, because I still think that there's a possibility that this could break at some point in the future, but it has been quite resilient up to this point. I've been having a lot of fun with this saber. I'll let you check out the Redeemer. I'm much happier with it than I was when I received it. If you managed to watch the live stream that Gray Paladin and I had when we both received our Redeemers, he opted to part ways with his almost immediately. I sent mine in for a soundboard upgrade to the Veteran RGB, the first Harvest board. Which I am quite pleased with. And with this new blade, I finally feel like my my Redeemer Mark III is complete. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Let me show you this thing in action. That's about as adventurous as I plan on getting with striking this on a surface. It has not taken any damage. The previous blade, after about 2 strikes, snap. This one has not. The blade is heavy, just as a Infinity V4 Saberforge blade usually is, but it is only 32 inches in length, so it seems to be handling the stresses of being moved about. Of course, it actually responds to the various effects that the soundboard can produce. And as I mentioned before, and pardon the flicker, you can see how clean it is. So, I will give this blade 2 thumbs up with caveats, as I mentioned previously. And good job, Saberforge. You definitely improved upon an inferior product and made something marketable. So, good job. Keep it up. Thanks for watching.